Hello students, do you recall this? Yes, the dress I made for my doll. How did I make it? I got a piece of fabric, taken approximate measurement of my doll, cut it into shape and stitched it. As it is a dress for the doll, so I could take approximate measurement and could make it. But had it been your school uniform, could it be done like this? No. There you have to take accurate measurement. Last class we read about story of transport. How did people know how far they have traveled? How will you know whether you can walk all the way to your school or whether you will need to take a bus or a rickshaw to reach your school? When you need to purchase something, is it possible for you to walk to the market? How will you know the answers to these questions? It is often important to know how far a place is, so that we can have an idea how we are going to reach that place. Walk, take a bus or a train, a ship, an aeroplane, or even a spacecraft. Sometimes there are objects whose length or width we need to know. Actually, there are so many occasions when we come across a need to measure lengths and distances. The tailor needs to measure the length of a cloth to know if it is enough to stitch a kurta. A carpenter needs to measure the height and width of a cupboard to know how much wood he would need to make its door. The farmer needs to know the length and breadth of the area of his land to know how much seed he can sow and how much water would be needed for his crops. Suppose you are asked how tall you are. You want to tell the length of a straight line from the top of your head to the heel of your feet. How long is this broom? How wide is this desk? How far is it from Delhi to Lucknow? How far away is the moon from the earth? All these questions have one thing in common. They all concern distance between two places. The two places may be close enough, like the two ends of a table, or they may be far apart, like Jammu and Kanyakumari. In ancient times, the length of a foot, the width of a finger, and the distance of a step were commonly used as different units of measurements. The people of the Indus Valley civilization must have used very good measurements of length because we see evidence in excavations of perfectly geometrical constructions. A cubit, as the length from the elbow to the fingertips, was used in ancient Egypt and was also accepted as a unit of length in other parts of the world. People also use the foot as a unit of length in different parts of the world. The length of the foot used varied slightly from region to region. People measured a yard of cloth by the distance between the end of the outstretched arm and their chin. The Romans measured with their pace or steps. In ancient India, small length measurements used were an angul or finger or a mutti or fist. Even today, we can see flower sellers using their forearm as a unit of length for garlands in many towns of India. Many such body parts continue to be in use as a unit of length. However, everyone's body parts could be of slightly different sizes. This must have caused confusion in measurement. In 1790, the French created a standard unit of measurement called the metric system. So, standard unit of measurement, that is metric system. For the sake of uniformity, scientists all over the world have accepted a set of standard units of measurement. The system of units now used is known as the International System of Units. International System of Units or SI units. The SI unit of length is a meter. What is the SI unit of length? It is meter. See, a meter scale is shown over here. This is the meter scale. I can show you 15 centimeter and 30 centimeter scale. This is 15 centimeter scale what you have in your geometry box, and this is of 30 centimeter. This is 30 centimeter scale. Each meter is divided into 10 equal divisions called centimeter. Each centimeter has 10 equal divisions called millimeter. Thus, 1 meter is equal to 100 centimeter and 1 centimeter is equal to 10 millimeter. For measuring large distances, meter is not a convenient unit. We define a larger unit of length and it is called kilometer. 1 kilometer is equal to 1000 meter. Now we can do all our measurement activities using a standard scale and measure in SI units. Remember, the result of a measurement is always expressed in two parts. One part is a number and the other part is the unit of the measurement. See here, if it is 1000, so 1000 meter, 1000 is the number and meter, that is the unit. So today we have learned standard units of measurement. Thank you, children.